Spark Books here. Today, I'm going to explain the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People in the Digital Age, by Dale Carnegie. Take care, enjoy the book, and have a nice day. How to Win Friends and Influence People in the Digital Age, 2011, is a modern adaptation of Dale Carnegie's classic text, which has helped countless individuals improve their work and personal lives by developing their interpersonal skills. Designed to help you navigate the social media age, it will guide you in using digital tools to form deeper connections with others. Key idea number 1: attacking others undermines your influence. Dale Carnegie was influential. He knew humans are predisposed for survival. This instinct has helped humanity survive since its beginning. It also makes us protective when attacked, including our ego. Criticizing someone won't change their mind. When you indicate disapproval, either through words or body language, the other party will shut down or retaliate. Once they're convinced, you can't change their mind, you'll lose influence. Carnegie knew this, so he established 3C principles to avoid it. He never criticized others or complained. Carnegie lived before the digital age, but these concepts would have served him well today, when we can reach larger audiences quickly and cheaply with social media. Many people use social media incorrectly to influence others. In any blog post or article about a contentious issue, you'll find opposing parties flinging dirt. This just polarizes the parties further, as each strengthens their defenses when assaulted. To prove a point or sway someone's mind, change your own behavior. Instead of expressing dissatisfaction, criticism, or outrage on social media, try encouraging people to care about your concerns. Dogma about your cause will get you filtered out. Online content is plentiful. Learn restraint. When triggered, wait 5 minutes before responding to material. This will let you relax. Once you're calm, you can use Carnegie's 3C guidelines to avoid rage. Key idea number 2: feeling appreciated wins people's loyalty. Mr. Bates, a Georgia businessman, frequents Bones in Atlanta. He drives 70 miles to pick up out-of-town suppliers. One interaction on his second visit to Bones fueled his loyalty. The waitress welcomed Bates back by name. Personalization impressed Bates. The waiter learned Bates' name and asked if he'd eaten at Bones before. Personalization made Bates feel cherished, which boosted the restaurant's popularity. Learning people's names demonstrates that you see them as unique individuals, not faceless masses. When you utilize someone's name, it shows you've paid attention and memorized it. This connects you. Remembering names is tougher than in Carnegie's day. Social media has rewired our minds to scan information superficially. Learning a name requires concentration. It will make others feel important and make you stand out because so few people do it today. Learning people's names will set you apart as a leader, since few do it. Listening makes people feel appreciated. As humans, we want to be heard and understood. Listening attentively shows others you value them, which is why many psychoanalysts do it. Digital technology has also hurt listening. While many have thousands of Facebook friends or Twitter followers, these friendships lack depth. Only 50% of the population believed they had a reliable friend, according to a 2004 research. This is a 25% decline from 1985. These figures show the good influence listening can have on social isolation. Ask and answer relevant questions every day to connect with people. By doing so, you'll regain someone's respect. Key idea number 3: peacefully resolve disputes. Once, you had to offend someone face to face. You knew you'd be assaulted in return or judged by witnesses to the spectacle you generated, so you hesitated. Online, you don't have to insult someone's face or identify your identity. You can create or feed online fights with strangers. Like criticism, accusing someone doesn't change their mind or behavior. Instead than trying to win disputes, seek common ground to influence people's thinking. By viewing conflicts as chances to problem solve, you may de-escalate anger and find solutions that work for everyone. This method is counterintuitive. Individuals strive for their own ambitions in our society. Behavioral specialist Esther Gels found that collaborating leads to better results, especially when influencing others to support a cause. Multiple perspectives help a group discover the best answer to an issue. Instead than debating or condemning others' positions, listen to them. It's not easy to listen to opposing views on controversial matters. By following a few guidelines, you can replace conflict with discussion. Respect and open-mindedness come first. Even if you're right, telling someone they're wrong can damage their ego and put them on the defensive, destroying any hope of persuasion. Second, consider their perspective. From where they're standing, things may look different. Depending on how you look at the issue, you may both be right. Be humble. If you're mistaken, admit it. This will enhance your relationship with the other person, increasing the likelihood of success. Key idea number 4: yes fuels influence. Before the digital age, people discovered shared interests through communication. Social media changed that. We don't need to meet someone to learn their interests in politics. We can view their Facebook page instead. Social media connects like-minded people. When you follow an artist, celebrity, or charity account, you join a virtual network of individuals with whom you share something, even if you've never met. Your blog or social media account allows you to connect with your followers, whether you've met them or not. Following you is like being told yes. Once they say yes, you may influence them. Yes makes people happy and open. The more yeses you get, the more influential you are. Microsoft developed Windows 7 using the yes strategy. Microsoft realized Apple was a formidable competition and needed to win back customers following Windows Vista's failure. Microsoft didn't copy Apple's ads. Instead, it asked for I'm a PC videos on YouTube. Every submitter said yes to Windows. Microsoft altered these videos for their new marketing campaign. Microsoft respected its consumers by incorporating them in online marketing. This value prompted a second yes, and users shared the adverts with others. This advertising emphasized empathy. User feedback helped Microsoft build Windows 7. They added a tagline to their advertising crediting consumers for Windows 7's ideas. Microsoft fueled its marketing effort with the yeses of its followers by understanding what people wanted in their product and sharing those contributions on social media. Key idea number 5. Influence is selfless. People think the best way to get forward in our victory-obsessed culture is to grab the spotlight or credit. This will drastically reduce your effect. True influence rests on relationships. Consider your best pal. Does this person talk constantly about themselves, or do they make you feel important? And your best boss? When your efforts succeeded, did they take all the credit or celebrate teamwork? Giving credit freely benefits us personally and professionally. How do you feel about your most philanthropic buddy or CEO praising boss? These are your most faithful friends, the ones you'd do anything for. Sincere thankfulness has the most influential power because it doesn't sound like manipulation. This happens at award ceremonies when the recipient gives their acceptance speech. The most powerful speeches are when the winner thanks their supporters. If those people are in the audience, the winner's warm comments often move them to tears. They'll do everything they can to make the winner's next endeavor flourish. Focusing on helping others succeed instead of your personal goals creates a community that wants to help its members live their best lives. We all know that surrounding ourselves with high achievers leads to success. What if you helped your friends achieve success instead of trying to piggyback on them? Friends care more about your ambitions than strangers, so encourage them. You'll also deepen relationships. Key idea number 6. Influence others with positivism. Bad news spreads quickly online. A single tweet or email can spread bad news to thousands. Evolution has made us defensive and negative. Bad things can be dangerous, therefore we should be careful. This isn't restricted to events, it also affects people. We tend to focus on a person's negative traits or actions. This is especially important when giving unpleasant news. As a team leader, you must provide performance comments. Leaders often focus too much on employees' flaws. Even with a compliment, your employee hears failure. When someone feels like a failure, they perform worse. Help your employees feel happy to encourage growth. Trent Lorcher mastered this. He resisted yelling at his squad after they missed free throws and lost a game. He commended them for aggressively getting free throws. He made them drill free throws for an hour to boost their confidence. Praise and practice helped them regain confidence. Lorcher's method worked because he started with a truthful positive. The squad won the free throws. Since this was undeniable, the team knew it wasn't fake praise. Lorcher offered his players a free throws only practice to improve. This showed the team that Lorcher believed they might succeed with practice. Lorcher could only provide input in person. In office settings, email feedback might be appealing. Few enjoy criticizing someone face to face. If you want to favorably influence a team, provide feedback in person so the conversation can flow naturally. Sincere praise makes your staff more responsive. Key idea number 7. Reframe failure to empower others. In 2011, the April issue of the Harvard Business Review was dedicated to failure. The book discussed how to comprehend, learn from, and recover from failure. However, avoiding it wasn't mentioned. Failure will touch every element of your life, often several times. You don't make varsity or land your dream career. You lose your crush or your passion project fails. Internet makes failures more public than before. Given that we all fail, it's strange we aren't more supportive of others. Being helpful is in your best interests, especially if the failed person is a teammate or family member. Change your attitude about failure if you want these folks to regain their confidence and long-term performance. When a company recognizes that mistakes are a chance to learn, employees feel empowered to experiment and develop. They also accept failure sooner, so you'll be notified to difficulties before they snowball. Open communication promotes failure resilience. Don't immediately disclose errors or dead ends. Before starting a project, acknowledge possible failures. Knowing failure is possible reduces its stigma. Never blame a person for a failed initiative. When an executive's year-long magazine failed, her boss praised her publicly. He thanked senior management support and the magazine's great content and marketing. This allowed the executive to save face and remain motivated. Your team's response to failure depends on your support. Be a leader who encourages workers when projects fail. Key idea number 8, celebration boosts performance. Best Western Hotels started Wallace Should Win in 2010. In the page's first week, almost 2,700 people praised Wallace Pope, a single dad who worked at a Best Western in Chicago. Best Western wanted to help Pope obtain a Stars of the Industry award for excellent staff. Pope's good attitude and grin garnered them many devoted customers. The Facebook page allowed users to thank Pope for his work. When praised, people maintain the same conduct. Most individuals cease doing positive things if they're not acknowledged. Praise is crucial to encouraging an employee. Praise isn't simply about feeling good. According to the writers of First, Break All the Rules, consistently praising colleagues is a sign of workplace success. No praise is equal. Effective commendation can boost your team's performance. First, give real, specific compliments. A general thank you will come across as courteous, but particular praise will have an impact and encourage that behavior. Second, praise quickly. The greatest time to praise is after a positive deed or result. This links the activity to your praise. The praise won't be as effective if you wait until a staff meeting or performance evaluation. Best Western praised Pope publicly. Publicly praising someone's work will drive them to strive more. Remember that when you compliment someone, you're showing them that you value them. This earns loyalty and devotion, which lead to success. Internet allows you to reach and influence more people than ever. By joining online groups or creating a blog and social media channels, you can promote your causes. But unless you approach this in a way that doesn't alienate others through shutting them down or feeding conflict, you won't gain support or change people's points of view. To succeed, you must learn to sincerely connect with others by being calm, open-minded, and positive. To view more content like this, subscribe. Don't forget to like and turn on notifications. The channel really benefits from it. I appreciate you being here.